Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-November 2021. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Saggy. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Chariot, movement. There's a lot of movement for the mid-November. Overall, for the collective, things are shifting, things are moving. Not much where people want to move, but there's still movement. Starting off the reading, you get the Seven of Swords crossed by the Ten of Swords. You are moving past something. There's definitely a sense of defeat here. There's a sense of something's done and I'm moving on kind of thing. You're not quite past it fully yet, but you're heading in that direction. Your focus here, the Five of Swords, that could be deception, that could be sabotage, that could be manipulation. I have no idea what that is until we clarify. In the recent past, the Empress, there's definitely someone here that meant a lot to you. In your strength, the Hangman, non-movement. See, that's what I'm talking about. So there's this energy that's coming in, forcing everybody to move, and everybody's like, I don't want to move, don't make me move, I'm not gonna move. But everybody ends up moving eventually somehow. In the immediate future, the Knight of Pentacles, movement, very slow but still movement. Supporting this reading, the Eight of Pentacles, this could be the movement towards work, possibly. So whatever it is you're shifting from is leading you into another place of material, working a lot more in that department and possibly building something here, because the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, a brand new beginning here. And it's, again, tied up to the material. You're hoping, even in your hopes and fears, it's shown up here. Long-term stability, something you can create for yourself to call your own, possibly to share it with somebody. For the potential outcome, the Fool, taking a chance on something. Nice. Now let's clarify. Let's see what's going on truly. For the Chariot, you get the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. You still haven't quite figured it out. I do get a sense that yes, there is movement. Yes, you want to head in that direction of the movement that's being created. And what I'm saying with this, it feels like it's an energy that's coming from the universe, basically, that's being sent to us down here. Like, okay, who knows what the hell happened so far, but as of now, things need to start moving. In which direction, nobody knows. And I feel like the direction in which you're going, again, it's a little unclear. Even though you're doing a lot of inner work and a lot of, you know, from this place you would know where to move, there's still some indecision. There's still, you know, flipping that coin and being like, 2 out of 3. Okay, 3 out of 5, you know, kind of thing. Because you still cannot make up your mind. Let's do the Ten of Swords, although I think I know what that energy is about. Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Fool. Now that I didn't expect, because the Fool is shown up as the potential outcome. Of course, it could be a completely different energy. I feel like you took a chance on something that you felt was going to bring you this balance, this equal give and take. I don't know if it did, because it has the Ten of Swords tied up to it. That's the sense of, no it didn't, of failure, of things didn't necessarily work out in the way that you felt they would. But maybe things didn't work out in that way, but I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons here. And I'm kind of happy to see that Fool there in the potential outcome, because that means that this sense of defeat or sense of loss over the same kind of energy didn't take that energy away from you. And that's a good energy to have handy, basically. Kai, can you step out of the situation you're getting yourself into? Yes, no, maybe so. Anyways, let's do the Five of Swords. Oof, tough energies. The Devil, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands. There are some aspects in which you are sabotaging yourself. I have no idea what those aspects are because they're not revealed quite yet. Maybe they will reveal themselves. But man, it's definitely coming in as something toxic even for you, especially for you, and just not wanting to work with those things. Now, self-sabotage, self-deception, it could be that you're telling yourself, I moved on from a situation, and you haven't. Or I'm looking for something brand new, and you keep on ending with something not that brand new, kind of like the same energy repeating itself. This is a lot. This is a lot of work that needs to be done in that department of self-sabotage that I feel like you're resisting. You're like, nope, I don't want to work with that energy because it's not mine. That's not true. I'm not self-deceptive. I'm not sabotaging myself. I'm not. I'm perfect. Twice. Five of Swords twice. Plus the Devil. Whew. Let's do the Hangman. In your strength. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. You're stagnating. You're not doing much of anything in the direction that you want to move. And there's definitely a direction here for you. And you know what that direction is. I don't, you do. And you want to open up. And you want to go towards that. But you're not doing it for some reason. It almost feels like you're cocooning. Like I'm just going to sit here. I'm feeling like I need to head out places, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to sit here. For some reason, you just don't want to move. But you're being called to move. Towards something that speaks to you. Towards something that feels it's passionate, but not moving. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles in the immediate future. King of Wands, Six of Wands, Chariot. There you go. Starting to move. Eventually. Maybe this is just a period of time where you're trying to look at things from different perspectives, and maybe you need this time to stand still for some reason. And I do see you aligning slowly but surely, aligning with the energies of movement. And it's starting, the minute you start to move, you're also starting to feel really good about it. Again, maybe you need to look at things from a different perspective here. For now. Because now that I look at the movement and I look back at you standing back and not moving, it seems like it fits somehow. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you need time here because you are kind of going through a loss, but this energy and your focus here. I'm going to be taking a look at that further after this reading. For the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Swords, the Justice card, the Tower. Something you've been putting in effort in for quite some time. That's what ended here. And that could be work. That could be a relationship. I do see an Empress there in your recent past. So that could be even, a relationship or just another energy you've been working with here. And I get a sense that you've been trying to somehow balance that out, somehow bring some sort of peace, resolution to it. But you're done trying. You're done putting in the effort by the looks of it. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles and the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it. Oof. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. Now what's showing up here is that definitely something brand new is happening. You're looking like you're creating this something new. Now, you're also looking like you have a problem with creating this something new. It almost feels like you're initiating something, you're starting something, and then you're like, why the hell did I do that? Why couldn't I have done something else? Or, you know, to me, it looks like whatever. So let's say there's a million of possibilities here for you to, or a million of directions for you to take in this situation, right? For you to initiate something. Whichever one of those millions of options or directions you would have taken, you would have still fallen into this energy with yourself, not satisfied. Why did I do that? Why, you know, there's something within this energy. It could be tied up to this one here in your focus, where there's a little bit of self-sabotage at stake, a little bit more. And because of that, whichever direction you're taking is not going to fully satisfy you for some reason. You're pretty harsh on yourself here. And I don't know where that's coming from, but it's there. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords. All right. So you're trying to create stability, but in the back of your mind, you're trying to create stability so that one day you can share it with someone. Now, this someone, I don't see them in the picture. I don't think you do either, but I do see a lot of confusion for you. Like, how can I, kind of like, I'm gonna build this empire for myself and then share it with someone? Okay, let's say I can. I don't even know who that someone is. I don't even care. But am I willing to give them access to my empire that I'm building? Because I don't want to. I worked for it, you know, kind of thing. But at the same time, building this empire for that someone, kind of thing, or for you to share it with that someone. So it's kind of conflicting here. It's kind of like, then why are you doing it in the first place? For you, hint, hint, or for someone else, or for you to argue over it just with the idea of sharing it with someone else. You know, it's this goddamn Five of Wands and the hidden energies, right? That whole conflict, that whole, why did I do it? Blah, blah, blah. It seems like you're in a little bit of a continuous fight with yourself. And I bet you these energies come from these Five of Swords and that devil in between them, basically. And you refusing to take a look at that. Where was I? Oh. For the Fool, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Hierophant. You're going right back into this situation here that you're pulling yourself out from. How does this make sense? Oh, Saggy. You're looking like you're trying your best to get yourself out of a situation, then you're on your own here. On your own, you're very critical with yourself. Trying your best to create this empire on your own, but for some reason, back you go to the same situation that almost feels like you're trying to find your identity, your own, without the situation attached to you. And then somehow you're like, I don't know my identity, I keep on fighting with myself, so I'm just gonna go back to this. It's easier. At least I know who I am through this. Which doesn't really make sense. Because where's you in all of this? You know? Let's see what the universe has. Wands, the Temperance card, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you keep on showing up as being attached to someone, as being you, who you are here, the Temperance, through a commitment. You're really hurting about it, but you're showing up as you're you only if you're attached to someone else, which we'll talk about this later. I feel like that's where you're sabotaging yourself. Let's close it off with a oracle card from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.